Hi everybody, this channel is devoted to making healthier choices. Today I'm going to be talking about food choices that helped me help my mother-in-law get her diabetic blood sugar levels much lower. I will say that I'm not making this up. I actually, before my mother-in-law moved in with us with very severe high blood sugar from her diabetes and her A1C being very high. I really didn't know that much about diabetes. So I started doing some research to figure out how, I could cook healthier meals for her and prepare healthier meals for her. So I actually went on YouTube myself to do research, and I came across a doctor who had a pretty easy formula to figure out a really healthy carb to fiber ratio. So I wish I could remember his name or what his channel was. It was a couple years ago. I don't remember, but I do remember that his information made an impact on me to make it easier to, figure out how to have a healthier diabetic diet. So it's all about keeping your fiber and your carb ratio in a certain balance, and also the more protein you can add, the better as well. So I'm just going to be starting out talking about Ezekiel bread. I know for some people they don't like it. It's a little grainy. Personally, I love it because I love texture. I'm a texture person. And it's really great toasted. If you don't really like it plain, you could toast it and it's much better. But personally, I love it. Why I decided on this, I look on the labels of everything before I buy it. So the carbohydrate on one slice of bread, I know you can't read it, but the carbohydrate is 15 grams and the fiber is 3 grams. So if you divided the fiber into the carbohydrates, it would be 1/5, right? Because 3 goes into 15 5 times. So that's 1/5. So you want to keep your ratio between 1/5 as the best end and 1/10 as kind of the extreme end. You don't want to go past that. So for example, if a product had 40 grams of carbohydrates per serving, but it only had 4 grams of fiber, that would mean it was, that would be the 1/10, because, 4 into 40 would be 10, so it would be 1/10. That's an easy formula. Plus, this bread, which a lot of breads don't, this bread actually has protein in it, 5 grams of protein, so that's even better. That actually adds to the nutritional level. So by following this formula, I have been able to get my mother-in-law off of insulin. She lived with us for about 2 months before her first doctor's appointment out here where we live, because she lived in another state, and within 2 months she was off of her insulin. Now, I'm not saying this is going to work for everybody, and everybody is different. Everybody is different. Everybody reacts differently to things. And of course, you have to, get your numbers tested by your doctor. But in this case, it worked. The doctor, when she saw the doctor and she saw her original chart and then saw her new numbers after she went in for her first appointment, her first blood test, and got the results, the doctor actually said to me, "Congratulations. You have severely helped your mother's diabetes." When I say severely, that's in a good way. And the doctor just couldn't believe it. And she's like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm just following this formula. I'm, like a carb to fiber ratio in her diet." So again, this is a product I do recommend. If it's a little too textury for you, toast it. It's very good toasted. And by the way, butter is not bad for diabetics because butter is fat. It's not carbs. So personally, I love the Irish butter. They call it Irish butter, like Kerrygold or something. It's pasture-fed cows for, making the butter. It would be great on top of that, or even some cinnamon. Put some cinnamon on it, and if you get a really good high-quality cinnamon, it actually isn't too bitter, and cinnamon is great for your blood sugar as well. So sometimes I'll just make her some cinnamon toast with butter, no sugar, just a high quality cinnamon. So anyway, so on this Ezekiel bread, just for review, the carbs were 15 grams of carbs per one slice, fiber was 3. 3 divided into 15 is 5, so that's 1/5. Plus it has 5 grams of fiber. I'm sorry, 5 grams of protein. Correction, 5 grams of protein, which is even better. Okay, guys, I will be posting more videos with more information about certain foods that are really good. Okay,